Well, it look like it's not even. Okay, no. We'll see y'all. I know it's super early. Yeah, I know it's super early. Well, I mean, it's not really that early because if I'm not mistaken, on the East Coast, it's like 8, almost 8. What time is it for y'all right now? 6:30 in Chicago, 6:30 in Texas, 7:30. That's it. Let's go 7. I mean, it's Sunday. I know the West Coast not gonna be up right. Wait, somebody in California right now? 4:30 in California. Man, but I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I've been up all night and I've been trying to get some stuff done, and I've been working on some things with my wife, and YouTube has a current policy out right now where we can't talk about certain things. They're threatening, people's channels and removing them and stuff like that. For example, I remember there was a channel that I used to watch all the time on YouTube, and I don't see it there anymore. It was a news outlet called, was it Russia TV? RT News. It's not there. Like, I don't know if they moved it to another spot, but it's not there anymore. And a lot of it has to deal with the elections, but I'm not into that. And people not really paying attention to that type of stuff right now. That's not the problem that they're having. They're having a problem with people talking about what that does what to who. That gets it's getting administered by the administrators who are really puppets that are being told to administer this particular thing. See, I hope y'all can read in between the lines, because it's getting real petty right now, and I wanted to talk to you guys about that. I remember I posted out video after video after video after video warning you guys. And this is the reason why my channel has went down, because of the fact that they couldn't take my channel. So they stopped my channel's reach because I started, they saw that I was reaching a lot of people. Like the average view duration for those type of videos went from 80,000 to 400, 500,000 views. And they slowed it down. I say it was like 2021 when I revealed, right before I revealed to you guys that they were removing my subscribers, is when they attacked. And now I'm seeing a delay on my side, and I hope it's not a delay on your side. Like I hope my mouth is synced with my camera. Like I don't know why that's happening. All of a sudden there's a delay. Total Island Chief, I appreciate you upgrading to the, oh yeah, the stuff I got coming for y'all. Oh man, let me not even say, just the members and the Patreon members, y'all be looking out. And I'm gonna repost it. Like, I noticed that Patreon is having trouble with me also. I'm going to be reposting the stuff that I have set to the side for you all. I'm going to be reposting it like at least 2 or 3 times to make sure that you see it. It is in sync. It's in sync. Okay, hold up 1 second. It's a couple of things that I noticed, you know, some changes happening around YouTube. A lot of people were complaining about that, and I'm sure YouTube is fully aware, guys. It's not that, it's more so they don't care. They don't care. People are dropping like flies right now. Right now. It's not a game. And they're keeping it quiet, distracting everybody. Distracting everybody. And it's not fair, because this is me trying to tell you guys that if you know somebody right now that, yeah, and then went and got the other ones, look, y'all need to do some detoxing. This is not a game. I can't stress how important this is. Left and right and left and right. I'm talking about, wow. Quickly, young, old, healthy, not healthy. I mean, they're more vulnerable, but you can't really tell a difference. That's how fast it's going. It was a guy, former NFL player, that played for the Jaguars, 38 years old. Y'all saw what happened on national television with the NFL also. I'm not gonna say too much because I got more information on that. But I just want y'all to question this now. How come as soon, and I don't know if you guys heard my podcast about that particular event, but as soon as that happened on national television, YouTube was flooded with, I never seen this before, with so many doctors explaining what happened as if they were there. And then they made sure that they told you right in the beginning of their videos that it had nothing to do with you know what. Ain't nobody asked them that, but somebody told them to do that. That was scripted. See? Nine to 10 minutes, they were trying to bring him back, and he didn't have no brain damage. That is a miracle upon all miracles. His uncle, and I got the video just in case they try to lie. His uncle, they interviewed his uncle outside of the hospital. His uncle said that he was gone twice. Twice. Once, well, no, actually that would make it 3 because they had to bring him back when he got there. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm all for positivity. I'm a very spiritual person. But I know when there is another force, I'm not trying to say they're greater than us because they're not. That's based off of someone else's illusion, imagination. When there's another force that's trying to prevent people from being mentally stable, they will do specialized events that will consist of actors and actresses. If they have to, they will go to this extent in order to manipulate your mindset to continuously control the narrative. I'm at almost 500,000 subscribers. Look, I want y'all to hold on. I'm gonna show y'all something. I posted, and you know I don't do this. This is how you know what's up now. I posted a short a couple of days ago. I forgot what day it was. Do you know that short hit 1 million views in one day? No promo. This how you know they playing games. 1 million in 24 hours. It's at 2 million right now. Over 2 million. And it's a short. I think it's over 30,000 likes. I'm like, oh, what the? Me and my wife was laughing at these folks. Man, they really playing games. They not doing that to them. You know, look, they're not doing it to the people that they know that they can control. And that doesn't matter their skin complexion. If you're about speaking truth, if you're about telling the truth, they know. Trust me, they didn't send a few people to have conversations with me. I had to have the camera on. They wanted to be nosy. They wanted to see me. And just in case y'all wondering, my upstairs central air, I believe my oldest son got it on cold right now, so I just threw on his jacket. Otherwise, I'll be in this black shirt that I'm in right up under. Kelby Johnson, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank you. Gary Hayden, great content. I appreciate that. We got more on the woo. I'm trying my hardest to do it the best way that I can, y'all, because you see I gotta do it differently now. I don't know if you guys saw and I'm gonna be honest with you. If you haven't seen the last 2 videos that my wife and I did on the Statue of Liberty, I highly recommend it. Because what we about to get into after that, I'm going deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deep, the best way that I can. The best way that I can. I remember people was, wanted me to bring out the Mississippi River stuff, the Atlanta stuff, all that stuff is coming, y'all. I can tell you that right now. This is gonna be this time period right here. Oh, and that's another thing. Speaking of time period, there's a video coming out on I know I don't want you guys to take this the wrong way, that celebrated this new year, which isn't ours. That's all foreign. I'm gonna just listen. I'm just gonna break it down to let you know where this stuff started from, okay? Where it came from. This is all about why they inserted January and February on this Gregorian calendar. Who is that? Whose religious belief is that? Like, I'm gonna give you the history. I'm gonna give you the rundown. Actually, that's already done. I'm just waiting for a specific time to put that out, which is gonna be the new year. February, I have a couple of things planned, and guys, and I don't know if you guys are seeing this that are asking me to be on these shows and stuff like that. People want to interview me and stuff like that. That'll come, but I'm gonna be honest with you. My team are looking at some of you guys and they're not liking y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. Like, I don't care how big your platform is. If you're not legit, we're not coming up there. I don't care how much you paying me to travel. I'm gonna tell you that right now. That doesn't matter to me. If you're not legit, I'm not coming. And well, you always get on those smaller people channels. You know why. You know why. I support the people that's being real, whether if it's big or small, as far as their channel size. I could care less about that, but don't get mad at my team. And listen, y'all, this ain't got nothing to do with y'all. It's the people that's sending emails back and forth to my team members, getting mad because I'm not, you know, I'm not accepting podcasts or whatever they want me on, television show, woo, 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 woo. No, if you ain't legit, and if you're a Freemason, I ain't dealing with you neither. You a Mason, and I'm not dealing with you. I know there's some good Masons out there that have no idea what's going on. I know. But it's a lot of y'all that know what's going on. And you staring at people wrong, and I'm standing against that. You are technically my people's enemy. I know who you are. That's why you want to interview me. I don't want to get down. I'm not going to sell my people short. I'm not going to sell my soul for you to keep hiding your secrets. Now look, y'all, if this camera goes out, I'm gonna switch to one screen and bring it back. All I have to do is click the button because I have it connected weird. This is the reason why I don't use this camera a lot. I'm gonna have to get another camera. I just didn't look into, you know, some good cameras yet, but after a while, this camera will act up and it will shut off on its own and I will have to cut it back on. So if you see it, which is probably about to come up any minute now, so just stay put. I'm here. I just gotta, whoop, whoop, you know. But yeah, let me drop a bomb for y'all. I appreciate y'all, regardless, you know. I just sent you a message on Discord. Hold up, y'all. Please look at this video. Okay. Okay. Truth is out. Okay. It's a young lady. All right, hold on. My team members want me to see this video. You see? Okay, it's loaded up.
Grand Risings. I don't know that this video will be getting seen by the Callaways. Dane and Tanisha. Okay? Because behind every good man, there is a strong woman, right?
Absolutely.
So I'm giving props to both, right? As a unit.
Yeah.
The things that you guys have done, the research that you have done.
We not stopping.
The information that you have been putting out the last, 7, 8 years?
Yeah. Oh, girl, don't do that.
We know now.
Oh, man.
We know. Everybody know now.
Yeah.
People have been doing their research.
Oh, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Why y'all send me that right now, man? Y'all know how I get. Okay. Okay. I'm listening. All right, I'm listening.
TikTok, they on fire. Facebook, they on fire.
It's spreading.
Instagram, they on fire. I'm crying happy tears. I've been rocking with y'all for 7 years. And I've been telling my own family. I'm talking about I'm the youngest of 6. All of them 10 plus years older than me, and they wasn't even interested. Okay? It took the youngest, me. My mama 43 years older than me, right?
Oh.
me and my siblings, we all got the same mama and daddy, right? I was the one and went and told my mama when I did that African DNA. She laughed at me. That next year, she sat me down and told me the truth. And still, some of my siblings still, you know, they want to rock with whatever they want to rock with. And it ain't adding up to them, right? Because it ain't fitting into their religion or their belief. But I'm like, our mother is 88 years old, y'all. I did what you said, Dane, to go talk to your elders. My mama sat me down and told me the truth. She said, my grandfather, this is what she said. She said, my grandfather was full-blood Cherokee. He told me that out his mouth. She said his mama was too. Now, I don't know where his daddy was, but I don't know that my mom just didn't meet him or whatever. But listen, y'all, people doing their research because of y'all. If it wasn't for y'all, after I left religion, I don't know where I would have been because I was in search of something. And soon after I left religion, I found y'all. You see what I'm saying? I found Dane's videos, right? And I started watching and I started taking notes and I started using what was shared and doing my own research.
Yes. Your own, yes.
And it's still not where I want it to be. No lie.
You'll get there.
I even bought the book. I got the book.
I appreciate that. She ain't playing.
So I still got some work to do. But what I'm saying is, I want to thank y'all.
Man, look, we appreciate you, sis.
We did it.
Yeah.
Yes, we did it. People doing their research now. And I'm talking about all across the world, y'all. Yeah. Oh, my God. Y'all did it. Y'all should be so proud of y'all, sis.
Nah, I'm proud of you, sis.
So much.
Thank you, sis.
I'm just crying happy tears because I just cannot believe that this is actually finally.
It's
thank
like
y'all
a weight
from the bottom
lifted.
of my heart. Keep doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the I can't even think. I'm following y'all on the y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah. I'm on there.
Okay.
I'm not on all the time, but
it's okay.
Thank y'all. Thank you.
Thank you, sis. Thank you, sis.
Feathers up.
That's right. Oh my man. Okay. Man. Y'all got me on that one. Y'all got me on it. They wanted me to shout out to the sister. I don't know the sister's name. I want one of y'all to tell me what her name is. Talking to my team members. A shout out to this sister. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. As soon as you see right after that, I was just saying that this is what it's about, telling the truth. And no matter what, I'm not going to stop. We're not going to stop. All of us, we're not going to stop. We know now. And I'm just so thankful. I'm thankful that this happened. I'm gonna be uploading on my second channel. Also, guys, like it's called Dane Calloway 2, the word 2, because they don't have a hold on that channel. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have to check and see what I could do about that. I just wanted to reach to who I could reach to, and this is the reason why I'm gonna be doing things a little bit more differently so I could expand the message. It's not about me. Let me make that perfectly clear. This is not about me. This is not about my. This is about us. That's what this is about. We have been lied to over and over and over about all of our history. And that was purposely done. It's a lot of people out there right now that are willing to go to their graves believing in those lies that all, for example, all people came from Africa. That's the out of Africa theory. I have debunked that on numerous occasions. That is a lie. Not all people started in Africa. Can't one area populate a whole nother area? Who told you that? You can't confirm it. You're believing in imaginary things from strangers. That's it right there. Hold up, y'all. That's what my camera does. What's that other screen? Hold on. Let me go to the screen. Okay. Uh-oh. My mic on? Yeah, I'm good. Should be good, yeah. I noticed that I'm playing wrong. Second. Let me take this one off. This one should be on. Okay. Because that plays on the other scenes just in case I need to flip. Okay. Let me bring chat back. But we still have more work to do, you know, and I appreciate all the love, the shares, the likes, the comments. Don't get me wrong. This is not taken away, you know, away from what you guys have been doing to progress this channel. I just want to make it known that it's not about my wife and I. It's about us. We have been lied to about who we are. We're not African. None of us are. The Africans came way later. 1900s later. To be exact. I put that on screen. We were not brought over here by way of slave ships. I put that on screen. I showed you that there was no such thing as a slave ship. I put that on screen. I told you about what we had, what was available. Not what we had, but what was available at the time to debunk those stories. Number one, they couldn't come straight across the Atlantic with the ocean gyres there. That's number one. They would be lost to sea. Number two, you're not about to fit 100, 200, nobody on a sailboat. You're not going to do that. They can't carry that much weight on a sailboat. Don't forget that they're calling them ships, but they were boats. Wherries, rowboats. Those are small. The cargo ships came in the 1850s. And the first 3 cargo ships were owned by 3 different people. And those cargo ships were not being utilized commercially. The commercial use of the cargo ships came in the late 1850s. By that time, you had what? 10, 15 years more until slavery was allegedly abolished? And you mean to tell me that you squeezed in 12 that's the original number. Their original number was 12.5 million enslaved Africans captured from Africa, and you brought them over here to America within a 15-year span. How the hell did you do that? Please tell me. I would love to know. And then I want you to tell me the names of the people that did that. Because once again, I mean, they got statue after statue up. Speaking of statue, we talked about the Statue of Liberty and what the true meaning was about that. If you did not see that video, I suggest you go back and watch it. But they got statue after statue up of Confederate soldiers, this, Union Army, that, and blah, 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 blah. This is a historical marker, this museum is this, and this isn't. You do not have the names of your heroes that enabled slavery the way that we were told. Listen to how deep that is. You're not telling us the names of the people that made it seem as if you won some type of war by capturing enslaved Africans and bringing them over here. Some people can name ships. Some of them say it was 37 ships. Some people say it was 5. Some people say it's 25. Some people say that one of the names of the ship was Jesus. I told you they weren't ships. When you start talking about cargo ships, once again, don't forget that you're talking about the 1850s. And don't get it twisted. People came, but it wasn't you. Well, me and my wife tell you in these Statue of Liberty videos, was foreigners coming. Oh, and another thing I wanted to add in that video, I didn't get a chance to. I remember, and I watched it. I watched part 2 like, damn, I totally forgot to add the year when the Statue of Liberty was an actual lighthouse. Okay, and then I'm talking about lit, illuminated. And I'm trying to remember the year. I have that written down. I don't have that right in front of me right now, but they eventually stopped it from standing as a lighthouse because the light got dimmer and dimmer and dimmer and they couldn't see. So it was useless. So they shut it off. And this was recent too. This was, I want to say between 1920s and 1950s when that happened. Once again, I don't have that in front of me. I could be wrong. But thank you, Mecca Sunshine. I appreciate that. You are amazing. So are you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, shout out to the new members also. You all have to be on a heavy lookout for the videos that I have for the channel members and the Patreon members. I tried to instruct you guys to my Discord server so it could be easier for you all to access that, but I'm still going to do both. Don't get me wrong. But I have a couple of things that I want to show you. And I know you'll like it. Today is Sunday, so I'll probably release more new content Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I might go back to back. I really wasn't trying to flood January because January on YouTube is really, it's really not a lot of people. And I learned that over the years of me being on YouTube. It's really not a lot of people watching YouTube in January. It's usually December and January where people are off, like technically not really watching. And you know what's crazy? I remember when I like right around the what year was that? What year was that? Was it 2016? When I first started my YouTube channel, I think that was 2016. Damn, I'm forgetting already. But back then, it was a lot of people in January. In fact, a lot of my videos went viral in January. And some of the videos, you know, YouTube took down, but the ones that you can see, look at the date. The ones that's in the millions, it was usually in January and February, but that has since changed. And not just because, you know, they doing the shadow banning type thing or the censoring, whatever you want to call it. It was more so about the people. You know, sooner or later, the cable TV will become obsolete. So they know for a fact that like places like YouTube and what's the other one? Twitch and stuff like that. Facebook Live. People going live is going to be a bigger appeal to an audience now. That's why Twitch allowed, was it Twitch or Facebook? I think it was Twitch that just recently allowed people that are content creators over there to stream both on any platform. Actually, on any platform they could, if, like, say for example, they were exclusively on Twitch. At first you couldn't stream on both Twitch and YouTube or whatever other platform, Facebook as well. They will eliminate your contract or whatever, you know, your agreement or whatever, same thing. But now they have opened up the, you know, that contract. Now you can stream everywhere. They're encouraging that, actually. They want a lot of streamers now. And it's mainly gamers, for real, gamers and podcasters. But you know, I'm not really into gaming or nothing like that. I mean, unless it's a new Resident Evil. That's the, you know, y'all know me. Matter of fact, I'm playing Resident Evil music right now. If you hear it, you know, that's my favorite situation. Because the matter of fact, I'm so glad I thought of this, because the storyline of Resident Evil is actually referring to what's going on right now. And that was the main reason why I loved that game ever since I was young. And I like solving puzzles. It was a puzzle solver, but it still is, actually. But I mean, if you look at the plot, it's referring to everything that's happening right now. Like, it can line right up. Umbrella is the government, you know, it will line right up. But yeah, and I was getting ready to go to Twitch. One more day and Twitch was going to make me a partner. But YouTube started knocking. Like, hey, can you stay right here with us? You know, we had a couple meetings. They was making sure I wasn't going nowhere. They was, I ain't signed no agreement. Don't get it twisted. I didn't sign no contract, none of that. You can't have me exclusively, because if I want to go, I'll go. But I was being generous to them since I was here. I was like, all right, okay, because I could have left. I destroyed Twitch as soon as I got over there. They kept me on the front page. And it was kind of, they would let me go too. They would let me go with a lot of stuff that YouTube wouldn't let me go. But I'm sure that has changed since then. You know, I'm sure I can't go over there now and, you know, get a little more in depth, you know, and they probably go take me right off of there, because it's happening everywhere. It's just not YouTube. It's happening everywhere. And that's the reason why they're trying to get on Elon Musk, even though I still don't trust him, but they're getting on him about that because he has removed those type of people that are on his platform, which is Twitter. Remove those type of people that are out there that have been put on a list, the like no-fly zone list, you know, for lack of better words. But yeah, that's why they're getting on him. And you know, he shouldn't get into the political realm with it, but at the same time, he was pushed in it based off of his purchase. I wish he would have bought YouTube. Man, man, because it's so much stuff, but I'm still putting it out, but it's a lot of stuff where I have to do it where you have to read in between the lines, where I can't just say it outright, because the way their algorithm works is that they're recording the conversation. Just like how Google is. I mean, YouTube is Google. Your cell phones are recording you. If you didn't already know, your cell phone devices, your tablets, your car is recording you. If you guys didn't know that, there's something else. But yeah, YouTube is recording. They're recording the chat. This is the reason why you're able to see the chat replay once I finish. But they're also recording me or any other content creator on YouTube. And maybe, you know, their excuse is, oh, so we could organize it to the point where for the people that cannot hear, we'll put out the closed captioning. It's deeper than that. It's deeper than that, because if the closed captioning, which is a part of the algorithm, picks up a trigger word that I mentioned, then either the video will be banned, removed, whatever, or demonetized, whatever they choose. In fact, that's one thing I haven't, you know, been through, and they didn't demonetize nothing. But what they would do is remove it. And, you know, I think the reason why is because they don't really have any other excuse to, and they don't give you no email, nothing, no explanation, nothing. People were complaining about that. But they, it's still the same old, same old. It's still the same old. Especially with us not being able to talk about, you know, these situations at hand that I'm trying to forewarn people about, where people are just dropping like flies for a particular reason, for the things that I told you to be careful with. Why? See, and it goes back to a lot of the stuff that my wife and I have mentioned on our channel, where we have been indoctrinated as children into, well, we have been indoctrinated through conditioning as children in compulsory schooling to believe a stranger and say, okay, well, that information that we learned from that stranger is more creditable than the information that I hear from my own family members. Now, off the break, you will give credit to a doctor or somebody like that because they hold a title. You would think that they are the experts in that particular field. But what is actually the difference between a person? Okay, for example, let me see how I could word this so it can still make sense without having to say it outright. When the situation first began, and we know what everybody been saying it in the chat, okay? When the situation first began, a lot of people were turning their nose up because it wasn't trustworthy at one point, you know, as far as their own personal feelings with it. But what did they do? They had to control the narrative and give you some of your local news reporters to say, hey, no, well, this doctor said that, this doctor said this. They figured out that that didn't work all the way. So what they do, the next best thing, get some social influencers out there to say, hey, everybody should mask up. Wait a minute. They might get mad at that. But everybody should, you know, should do the do. And I'm like, man, it was some people I was following on Instagram that came out and with an ad. Technically, they got paid to do that. I unfollowed them right away. What do you, like, why are you leading your people to the well like that? Not for them to drink, for them to fall. I'm once again, I'm choosing my words wisely, including my phrases. But I might have messed up by saying that other part. We'll see. If the stream get to shaking, we know what's going on. But yeah, you know, even the people out there that were turning in, and they forced everybody to turn against the people that were turning their nose up. Okay, like, nah, we not doing that. Nah, that ain't, I don't know what's in that thing. That's just like you eating a particular food without knowing the ingredients first. No, try it. Try it. That's peer pressure. It's good for you. Huh? Something happened. You just created this thing. How do you know that it's going to work? We don't, but we need people to try it so we can know if it works or not. Wait, so you're experimenting. Yeah, obviously we're experimenting. Yeah, we got to do that. I mean, but how else? And remember how our people was like turning their nose up? They got the Tuskegee Airmen experiment in their mind, like, and they had to bring out some so-called black doctors. You know what I'm saying? It was like, nah, that was years ago. Technology is this now, blah, 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 blah. We need African Americans to test. Really? Test it on yourself, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, show me a video of you doing it. And remember the videos that they came out with, y'all? I wonder if y'all remember this. Hold on, let me see how I can word this wisely. Remember how they tried to, hold on, I'm trying to think of an example that I could use this on my desk, but I can't. I don't have nothing that's, okay, so remember how they, they made the videos of these higher ups, I'm gonna just say it like that, getting the yay, right? Wait, let me not say that either. Hold on, because that's some street stuff. Wait, no, not that, y'all, not that. Getting the, you know what, right? So, and they got on camera. The people were there ready, right? And they got over there, and all of a sudden you see the beetle. Let me say it that way. You see the beetle disappear, and then they go, and you like, hold on, that. And then quickly they try to throw a piece of. they tried to quickly try to tape it up, right? So you won't think nothing of. You ain't see a drop of blood, nothing. You just. That was just like that time when Obama said when he went down there to Flint, Michigan, saying that. I'm trying to remember the situation. I think he was trying to prove that the water was clean. And he faked like he was drinking that glass of water that was in front of him. And he did not drink that glass of water. But he went like, I wish I had a glass. Like he didn't do anything. He made the gesture. He didn't take a sip. They did the exact same thing. And people fell for that. And it's unfortunate. It's really unfortunate. I'm not trying to make fun of the people. I'm talking about you guys. I'm not trying to make fun of you guys. But I just want you to know how serious this matter is. This is not a knock to you guys. Of course, you're grown. You're gonna make your own decisions, regardless of what Dane Calloway says, what Tanisha Calloway says, what anybody else says. But I have been forewarning you for years, ever since before it was coming. I was even telling you it was coming. Okay, you could go back. Hopefully you can still see it. It's on my channel. Hopefully you can still see it, but I've been trying to tell people. I told you when, where, how, why. I told you everything. Who? If I did I say who? Look at the coincidence. I told you who. I remember I was showing people the Agenda 21, the agenda of the 21st century. I showed that I have those documents. I have them. I'm talking about all of them. I have them all. I know their exact steps. Okay? At first they were trying to get the people. Then the next thing was to get the agriculture. In fact, hold on, let me see if I could word this now. I don't know if you all seen the video where Bill Gates, maybe you could look this up if you haven't seen it already. Bill Gates just recently stated that he's going to give he's funding particular organizations to administer that to animals. Think about that. Also, the 60-minute video or interview, and who was interviewing him? One of those guys on CNN. I forgot. I think it's hold on. Was it on 60 Minutes? I think it was on 60 Minutes. Oh, what's that boy's name? That's a part of the 13 Families. What's his name, y'all? He interviewed Bill Gates. Watch that. Watch that interview, because he's actually telling you parts of, the section of, he's telling you, I think 5 major steps of the Agenda 21, the agenda of the 21st century. And we're in it right now, by the way. We're in it. The whole point is to get you aware of this so we could prevent it from happening. Now, this is their time period where they're conducting a lot of rituals. I'm not trying to change the subject. I'm just trying to make you aware. A lot of the rituals consist of the people being afraid of something, some type of a fear. It's fear mongering because they feed off of that. They feed off of your negative energy, your negative vibes. They always want you to be lowered down spiritually so you won't be up high. They know that you could be higher than them. So they try to do things to manipulate your mindset and your way of thinking, your belief, all of that. So it would distract you from uplifting yourself individually. And they do this on the, I'm talking about on a continuous basis, day to day. And they do it around between 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning when you are asleep. They casting spells when you're asleep. Think about that. That should make you wonder about the time. Why would they be up around that time and you're asleep? Are they purposely doing that? Notice how your temperature of your body will drop at a, let me say it this way, at a particular rate that allows your body to heat up. I want to say it that way. But they want to do things, they are doing things to manipulate that section or session of you sleeping, manipulating your mindset. Sometimes you wake up with headaches. Sometimes you're in a bad dream. You might have, I highly recommend, if you have a television inside of your bedroom, take it out. If you have any electronics in your bedroom, take it out. Because that is like your cell phone, keep it away from your bed. Cell phone, all that stuff, keep it out of the place where you're resting. Hear me out. Because they are sending signals. Yes, they are. I can verify that. Matter of fact, there's a video on my channel, an hour and a half long. Right now, I'm telling you. And I had to name it, why are they called smart devices? If I'm not mistaken. It's part 3. If I'm not, look, listen to that. I had to make multiple parts just to hide this. But yeah, they are constantly sending low and high frequency signals at you of radiation. Like, once again, your phone emits 2.5, 2.8 gigahertz. Now even higher since 5G is around. Keep in mind, they don't know the effects of that and don't care. As long as these big corporations are getting paid, they don't care who dies. And remember when I told y'all about those planes? And I forgot which live stream was that, but it was during a live stream. I was telling y'all how the Aviation Association was trying to stop 5G from rolling out. And I told you about all those reports. I even gave you the, matter of fact, I'll put that back out as a documentary and give you an update. But let me tell you the situation at hand. In Texas and a couple of other places, planes were forced to land because because some towers are being cut on. Some 5G towers were being cut on and they lost GPS signal. They couldn't see. They were flying blind. And there's another event. Remember that event where I think it was in Texas. There was some type of a flight event. Basically, let me summarize this. At this event, 2 planes collided. Okay? And I believe it was in Dallas, Texas. This was recent. Well, this was last year, but that was still recently. Because both things actually happened back to back. But they were veterans. They already had 15, 20 years of experience in aviation. And they collided. And people saw that. Watch them die. But they were flying blind. Why? Because of some towers that were cut on. This is the reason why the delay of the 5G rollout, not only because people were trying to say, hey, no, we don't know the effects of that. It was also the Aviation Association coming out saying, no, that's going to affect our signal. We're on the same frequency wave. I remember I told y'all to be careful when y'all start taking flights to blah, 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 wherever you want to go. This is the time when you need to be careful. Also, speaking of electronics, look at the automotive industry right now. The automotive industry, everything is sky high because they want you, and get ready for this, it's about to come down. I say give it about 3 to 6 months. You're going to start seeing the prices drop tremendously. But it's going to drop so hard that a lot of those dealers are going to be out of business, to the point where you won't be able to get, listen to this, you won't be able to get a gas-powered vehicle sooner or later. I'm not saying that part is happening this year, but they're trying to build up some excuses to prevent people from having or purchasing gas-powered vehicles. They want to eliminate that. Keep in mind, they have more control over the what? The EVs. And I have a video out on that explaining the laws that passed verbatim to you of what they could do. The government now, it's not a joke. All this stuff is inside of the documents also that I'm referring to when it comes to the Agenda 21, the agenda of the 21st century. And oh man, my camera went out. Hold up, my camera went out. Let me go to the classroom. But oh, and I need to take that. Yeah, I wouldn't trust a smart home. I saw a movie. Oh man, what was the name of that movie? Ah man, somebody made a scary movie about the smart home stuff. And I mean, and it's like, it's basically true. Hold on. The close up, okay. It's basically true. Matter of fact, my wife and I just recently saw a movie called, it's a scary movie called Megan. See, these movies right now are focusing on a lot of technology turning against the humans. But Megan, the movie Megan, is based around an animatronic or humanoid or whatever it's a robot that looks like a human. Are they called, not android, they're called and I say animatronic, and she's not an animal. It's something else. But I can't, maybe you guys know the type of technology it is. But the whole point is that I'm not trying to tell you what happened, okay? But I mean, it is, you know, a form of artificial intelligence, but they're programming these AIs to the point where they haven't tested the boundaries of where AI could go. They just want AI to eventually turn into a human and run itself. And that's when it could get crazy. The movie's been warning us about that for a while. All the way back to Terminator. Shoot, think about RoboCop. No, not RoboCop. What was the one Will Smith was in? Was it I, Robot or I Spy? No, I forgot. The one where all those robots turned against him. And I, Robot. It was I, Robot. Yeah, I'm not trying to, look, this is what I'm saying. I know for a fact that technology advances every 3 months, right? But how far are you really trying to go? Like, what is the limit? Like, why do we need to travel faster on the internet when our internet is fine right now? Why do we need robots? Why to replace humans doing a job, for example? Why? What is the real purpose behind that? Smart homes. You're making humans more lazier and lazier. Like, what was wrong with getting up to go change the channel? Why do we have to have a remote? Remember the roller dial phones? I used to love that. Now all you got to do is tell your phone who to call. And it makes it seem like it's a convenience. It is. But it makes the human lazy. Once again, this ain't got no racial agenda behind it. This is affecting a lot of people that are not a part of the large corporations, the 1%. I remember how people used to say it was the bankers, but the bankers do what? Lend money. So lend money to who? There's more than just the bankers that are involved. And where they get their money from? Out of thin air? I'm just saying. Where they get their money from? Some of them got it from the government, right? A lot of them got it from you. Just be mindful of a lot of things that are happening. And, okay, I can't say this part because I don't know. Let me think. Let me think of how I could word this. But the situation that I was talking about as far as people dropping, okay, can be enhanced based off of low and high frequencies. Like, for example, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna give you an example. Like, say for example, it's cold outside, right? And you were working out and you're sweating and, oh man, the trash man coming. I forgot to take that out. You rush outside with shorts and probably no shirt, right? Well, I mean, unless you're a woman. You rush outside when it's cold. Your pores are open. Oh, that's another thing. Going back to when you're laying down and your body heat rises, your pores are open. Radiation is dangerous during that time period. That can manipulate your DNA. That's a fact. You can look that up. When your pores are open, that's just like when you go take a shower. Do you know when you take a shower, you opening up your pores? That's why, in order for you, I mean, especially with a lot of, I can attest to this. I used to take hot showers before, I started taking cold showers to keep my pores closed. When you see the athletes take ice baths and, you take a cold shower, that stuff rejuvenates your body. It sends a shock to your body. That's needed, especially during a detox moment in your life. That's just advice. I don't have to be a doctor to state that. I know it's beneficial. I do it myself. In a spiritual sense, that's necessary. Let cold water hit you. And I know you're gonna be like, yeah. That's what it's supposed to do. That's what it's supposed to do. But I'm telling you, you that and a detox, you'll feel like a brand new person. But a lot of you all need to do that, especially if you consented to. And some of you didn't have a choice. That's another reason why I'm not knocking you. Some of you had to keep your job. They were forcing people to do it or they're gonna lose their job. So I'm not knocking you. I even put out there a method of how you could go back against your employer And I told you it was I forgot the code. It's the Ku Klux Klan Act. I forgot. US 42 USC code something. I forgot, but it's the Ku Klux Klan Act. Look that up. I have a video out on that as well. I was also at the same time showing y'all what some individual was trying to sue me over. I'm like, I'm discriminating against you? Okay. We'll see. But anyway, I need you all to focus on making yourselves, or it's better to be prepared than to be repaired after the damage is already done. I'm gonna go ahead and state one of my quotes from one of my documentaries, because that's what it's about. You got to be ready. That's if you're healthy, everything. That's everybody, especially if you had to consent to that. You have to take care of yourself. That way, detox that body, get that stuff out of you. It's a look at it like it's a poison from a venomous snake. Those that know what I'm talking about know what I'm talking about. We gonna leave it like that.
It's up.
It's go time, Slim.
Nah, people were forced. People were forced into making a choice. You gotta understand, certain people, their back was against the wall. They might have had children and needed that job and couldn't take time to, and people were getting, listen, a lot of people were forced. But yes, they did have the choice to leave. But at the same time, look at this situation. This is the reason why I'm telling everybody that they need to have their own businesses. That's necessary. You gotta have stuff that you can fall back on for situations like that. That hit everybody left field. I know it did, even though I was trying to warn them. And then they made everybody stay home. Stay home. As if it was airborne. Stay home? Airborne? No, it's okay. The dog is okay. But the human, what? The animals are okay, but the human, what? The birds are okay, but the human, y'all gotta wear a mask. They did this on purpose. I remember one time I went to, where'd I go? Was it my eye doctor's office? Oh yeah, I think it was. Somebody like that, white lady was like, sir, we can't serve you without a mask. You gotta have a mask here. We'll provide you the mask. I said, okay, provide it for me and put it in the trash. You taking my money, ain't you? Okay. You can't refuse service because I don't want to do that. That's not mandatory. And if it is, show me the law. People not gonna mess with me. Show me the law stating that it's mandatory here. That had to come down from the Supreme Court. Not no governor of no state. But this is the reason why I stopped traveling during that time. Because, I got a family and I will go far. And, my wife, I'm not trying to have my wife miss me for however long they're going to keep me in there until they want to let me go. Because I will fight. I don't, what? You trying to get me to do what? Oh, okay. Man, you should smell this fresh air. Let me stop, y'all. Let me stop. Anyway, don't get me wrong. It is people out there getting sick, but it's something else, you know. And they know it is. Oh man, I want to say so much more. I want to say so much more, but this is purposely done. This is all a part of the agenda. I just want you all to take precaution, be prepared. You see all these people gone, they not even reporting on it. It ain't large news, nothing. They had to report on Damar Hamlin because that was on the national television. That was unexpected. They came like, oh my God, he's not, and they on his chest, live. Out of all of those hits that these players in the NFL take, that was as regular as that hit was. Don't you dare tell me that that can happen. Because if that's the case, why are they still playing football now? If it's life or death, we know it's a violent game. But you talking life or death? Like, huh? But you out there still getting that commercial money, ain't you, NFL? They wanted to, at first, they wanted to restart that game. But the players stood up and was like, what? After we just saw him go. That just shows they don't care. They don't care. They wanted to continue. It's like the government right now. Don't care if you lose your job, lose your house, lose your car, lose your family. They wanted it to continue. They made believe like it was mandatory because they were threatening the large corporations, remember? And the large corporations had to say, put up, not even signs, it was handwritten signs on their doors. Wear this, wear that. Remember at one point they wanted people to prove that they got it done? And then they got mad because people, the people ain't get it done, got a hold of the paperwork and made it look like they got it done. They stopped that quick, didn't they? Then they start threatening the chip. We gonna put a chip in you. We gonna know. And they got those chips made too. You gonna consent to that? It's just a question. I'm just saying. Shout out to V Hannah. Peace and blessings. I appreciate that. Would you consent to that? It's harmless, y'all. It's about this size. It ain't gonna do nothing. You gonna be. You want that? You all right with that? And they keeping tabs on you like you a robot? Matter of fact, look at the places that got that going right now. I ain't even gonna name them names. There's a couple of them, some trigger words. They got it right now. It's happening right now, already implanted on people. Ain't no test going on. They making it happen. They made it happen. And they pull up all your vitals, not just your status. looking like Ready Player One. Look how the movies tell you. And did Steven Spielberg do Ready Player One? Look. What you gonna do? Think about that. That's some serious stuff, right? This is not no conspiracy theory. This ain't none of that. It's a conspiracy. This ain't no theory. It's happening. No, Dane is a conspiracy theorist. That's disgusting. You disgust me when you say stuff like that. But now go ahead and follow a line, single file line like the rest of them doing. Go ahead and get your head chopped off. I'm talking to the people that ain't for that. You know, there is going to be some resistance in every stress ban. I like how I said that. I'm gonna leave that right there. Those that get it, get it. Those that don't, let it fly over your head. Don't worry your pretty little head. Don't worry. Oh, I got time today. I'm over here looking like my father, probably. Then my father looked just like that. I can't wait to get him on. He probably gonna maybe lose my channel. My father talk now, cause see, when I talk to you like that, that's my father talking to you. Cause I'm gonna explain it to you. You better listen to me. My mother the same way. Woo, my mother on here. Oh my. It'll be 4-5 hours long. Shout out to mom. Talk just like this. Cause I made sure that my family knew what was up. Oh no, I'm on top of that, Dane. Trust me, I was already, you know, woo. I ain't gonna say too much. We ain't having that. We know people that, yeah. And man, the stories I could tell you, some of them people, I feel sorry for them. They going through something right now. Right now. No joke. One of them got a stroke. I'm not gonna say too much. Young. Still in their 30s. Can't walk or talk. No joke. I see what's going on. I know you do too. Ain't nobody talking like this on the tube. Who? It's probably smaller YouTube channels talking like, you know, like this, probably. Because the YouTube ain't paying attention enough. I'm not playing, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just saying. This is the stuff we need to talk about, though. But nah, everybody crying about reparations still. Really? You think they still, you really still think they got your best interest at heart? Out of all of this that you see in the history that I'm telling you about, this government? Really? Well, one day they gonna give it to us. You that hopeful, huh? Which day did they admit to their wrongdoing? I'll wait. The day that they admit to their wrongdoing is the day we'll see reparations. It's that simple. They not for you. Never was. Even Obama gave you hope. And he left you hanging, didn't he? Even Obama gave you hope, and he left you hanging. Putting too much faith in the unforeseen. You putting too much faith in the unforeseen. Wake up. Oh yeah, don't I got oh, I don't have that on here.
Relax and take notes. Take notes. Take notes. Take notes.
I had it. Oh no, I do.
Niggas need to wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
I gotta rename that so I can know it was that one.
Niggas need to wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
Set it on fire.
But okay. There's so much more that I want to explain, but I just want you all to see how I'm doing it, the way I'm doing it, because I have to do it this way in order for you to see. Otherwise, there's other people in the back looking like this. He better not say it. He better not. Just waiting. They waiting to pull the trigger. I'm over there dodging. No charger. All right, man. I hope y'all heard me. I can only hope y'all heard me. Yeah, I heard you, Dane, but you know, but them doctors, the experts, Dane. Okay. You don't gotta take my word for it. It's on you. It's on you. And you get to wondering why you get the itching and scratching. No, not that. Not that. I'm just trying to bring some light to the situation because it's a serious matter. You get to wondering why you get the jittering and twitching. You know what's up. You can't say that Dane Calloway ain't trying to tell you. I've been trying to tell you before it even got here. Gotta stop trusting them.